Hello, I'm that one frog, and welcome back to Citizen Sleeper. Hold on. I know you're probably confused because you noticed a lot of things. Let me explain. If you remember last time, a lot went wrong, and by a lot, I mean everything. We couldn't make ends meet in terms of living and money, and not only were we trying to support a revolution, we were trying to win bidding wars. And I'm gonna be honest, doing those two things at the same time, pretty costly. So, I made a new save file. Before we were on cycle 57, on this one we're on cycle 111. The reason for this, if you look at my money, I have a lot of money. And for that matter, quite a bit of stabilizer. I grinded out stabilizer because, if you remember, I couldn't buy stabilizer from Sabine anymore after I finished their quest. So, what I focused on doing was I grinded out stabilizer, grinded out money. You notice I have a lot of scrap components. I kind of just bought those because I had the money and because I know the scrap is going to come in handy. The ship mine fragment is for, I can make, so basically, the whole point of this is that now I'm going in and I know a lot more than I did before. By the way, I can, if I make a ship mine core with 3 ship mine fragments, then I can sell it here and get $150, which is not bad. But I know way more than I did now. I'm caught up on most everything. Where is my list? I still need to finish catching up with Emphasis quest. Emphasis is the guy that sells food here. Pretty cool guy. I still need to get some Matsutake broth, but the other people that quests I finished, I did finish their quests in this save file. Now, this episode is mostly going to be making sure I don't accidentally do anything that I haven't already done, because I don't remember where exactly I was in Rico's quest, and I don't remember exactly where I was in Navigator or Neovend's quest. Neovend or Navigator. It's Navigator now. Navigator's quest. And while I do remember where I was in Lemon Mina's quest, I'm pretty sure that was timed, so I didn't want to start it yet. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start. I'm actually gonna hold off on Lemon Mina a little bit, but we're gonna. Oh God, what do I need to do? I need Matsutake for Matsutake caps. I need to continue doing Rico. I think if we start a new quest line this time, which you probably will, it's going to be Bliss, who is the bidding person. We had to bid on ships and then fix them up and whatnot. I'm going to wait on Eshin Peak, since that seems to be a lot more intensive than I thought. So, let's just start getting caught up on stuff first. I'm going to cut out anything that we've already seen, don't worry. Okay, I don't think we did this last time, and I accidentally skipped through a little bit of this, but whatever. Do you remember Killer from Navigator's quest line? It was that, like, sort of tiger shark head thing. As you blink to the cloud, you see the last flickers of life from the mainframe. This vast machine once ran the whole station, span it up, directed and processed the flow of energy, water, and data, fed the lives of thousands of people. Now, it is finally dead. Wait, I killed it? I thought I caught it. Navigator is beside you, and you both look out at the perfect ring that encircled you both, woven from the data branches that once fed the mainframe. You see a glint along its edge, and that familiar blade-like head rises to the surface, like the cresting fin of a shark, and then slips into the loop again. All that you can see of Killer's body after that is slight thickening of the loop, and that thickening begins to travel around on a long and slow sojourn that will last it forever. I am surprised at you, says Navigator, drifting faintly around you in a lazy orbit as if to shake off their imprisonment. Killer had been wandering blind for so long. Did you think to end them forever? Did you not think to end them forever? Oh my God! And then I think I said I pity them. All the more reason to end their suffering. Navigator looks at you inquisitively. This place was their domain and prison, and they had followed their directives for the many decades they roamed here. They cut the threads of the mainframe, executed its administrators' AIs, and then kept slicing. At some point, they cut away their own ability to see, to sense, to taste, to speak, and yet they kept cutting, until only those 3 threads remained from millions that once thrummed here. Only their blindness and chance kept them from making those final 3 fatal cuts. There's a ceaseless violence in the kind of system that creates beings like this, those that will execute commands endlessly, even to their own destruction. Navigator looks to you for your thoughts. I think I said I will end the violence. The system you float in is one built to violence. You would be naive to believe otherwise. Navigator turns away. You watch the data points of the station spin around you, blending with the fixed stars. There's something satisfying about finally wrenching the last threads of control from this central point. It was little more than a ghost by the time you reached it, but this place deserves to be haunted by better ideas than a totalizing system of control. The navigator floats beside you. It is free now. This station no longer represents a hazard for illegal entities like me. They turn to you, their face a cloud of shimmering light. In fact, in time, perhaps it can be a refuge. A refuge? That sounds like something of value. Something worth building. A dark shape passes across your vision, a distant curve of something like smoke or oil, a fluid shifting tank of total darkness. The Greenway, says Navigator, following your line of sight. It was cut off at the moment of the collapse, so hunter or killer could never reach it. Now it is closed off to us, separated from the cloud. What system is inside it? It may be totally dark, or perhaps some other old protocols are isolated there. Navigator turns to you, and we have now seen what decades of isolation can do to a protocol. If we could extract an access cipher... They pause, and then blink out of existence. You freeze, shocked, but a moment later they reappear with a glowing polygon of data. Here, the cipher you need. You take it, still shocked. Yeah, I am shocked. They're talking about the thing that we were never able to get into before. We're finally able to do that? I am not used to being free, to being able to move and explore and extract without fear, without limits. Navigator does a little twirl. This will take some getting used to. Thank you for this gift. They whirl their spheres around you. The entities of this station will always be friends to you, Sleeper. And I to them. It is true that mutual need is required for friendship, but I must admit I had not considered the value of offering assistance without personal gain. I will think on that. Navigator loops around you rapidly, suddenly eager to test their newfound freedom. But first I will explore. Perhaps there are still intelligences that hid themselves as I did, encased in simple terms, cut off. Navigator glows. I should like to free them. Sorry, I'm talking a little weird today. And with that, they drift away, flickering, glowing, and then shifting so rapidly you lose sight of them among the glittering rim of the eye. You feel a pang of jealousy. Free, without a body to weigh you down or fear to limit you. How must it feel? Your eyes fall on the Greenway and its secrets, though perhaps that can wait until after you have celebrated this victory. Upgrade point. Only have 1, can't do anything with it. That's awesome. Also, you'll notice the character on the skill thing is different now. Because I went with a different class. I forgot to mention that. Pretty cool. Right. Nothing else I can do. Can I get down from here? The TV just turned on. That was weird. I do want to see what happens if... Well, I mean, we gotta find out, right? The Greenway roils beneath you like a slit-choked river. If what Navigator said was true, then no one has accessed these networks since the collapse. The Hunter and Killer protocols have never set foot here, never cleared out the intelligences and systems. So why, then, you wonder, does it look so dark? Is it just that the bit rot has set in, the entropy of systems reducing everything to shadows and light? You watch as the slotted cipher fizzles in the one open, distorted gateway on this entire room of the station. It flickers and winks out, and then you are falling into the flow. A river of swirling darkness. You're spun by it, twisted by it, lost in it. It's not that the Greenway was hiding in the darkness. It is made of darkness. It's filled by this substance, this process, this swarm. Now you are among it. You notice that a swarm is exactly what it is. 1,billion individuals moving in a flow. There is no network map here, no nodes and threads, only a storm of interchangeable points, shifting configuration endlessly. Then you see them, a figure turned away, the only bright spot in the dark river. You push closer through the storm. Gardener? What? They're facing away, at least you think so. They're so fractured, so overgrown that it is hard to tell. Even from this distance, you can see their flesh is moving, flowing. You watch, silent, as they stoop and reach down. In their hand is a dark shape, and with twisted fingers they press it down into the loam of data beneath them, pushing it through this trembling soil. Then they move away, go a little further, and repeat the process as if they were sowing a field. You push forward, but somehow, despite their slow and deliberate speed, they move faster and they quickly fade into the storm. You reach the point where they planted the object and look down. There it is, a glassy, shifting polygon with something inside. You reach down and pick it up. It's cold, but it thrums with energy. What is this? What's going on? You look towards the path of the figure, but they are long gone. When you blink out of the cloud, back to the leaves and the dappled light of the greenway, you hold a seed in your hand. What? And that's it? Gardener's seed. You need to find somewhere safe to plant this. Could I plant it in the aviary? Or the lab? Where would I plant this? Okay, I did a side reel hole. That's a lot of spokes. And I believe Mina, yeah, is up here. Don't talk to me! Okay, anyway. Lem can't work shifts in the shipyard unless someone watches Mina. Okay, got it. Well, I can just sleep right here, so I'll do that. Ah, I shouldn't have fed the stray. I'm sorry. I'll do it in the morning. Feed. There we go. Alright. I'll take care of Mina. I don't think it matters what dice I use here. Especially because I have a +2 on this. Oh, I'm getting energy back. Dude, sick. Just keep getting neutral outcomes. There's a positive. I'll hold off on another one. Instead, I will use this on something. I'll use this on getting more, on working more on Rico's quest. Probably a good idea. Yeah. Or do I even need to? I don't think I need to. Because I just gotta grow more spores, don't I? Yeah. I don't know what to do. I'll work. I'll work at the side reel. That's what I'll do. So it'll give me money! I need money. I think, actually, is this ship here? The ship is here. This ship is. Alright, let's buy some stuff. Buy some scrap. Well, that gave me another ship mine fragment. And so did that. Oh my god. I'm gonna make an immediate return on investment. Okay. Let me show you. You put the ship mine in here. Ship mine fragments. And then you bring the ship mine over here. Get paid $150. It's pretty cool. I now have almost $800. I'm rich as hell. Alright. Sleepy time. And we'll feed the cat. There we go. Oh. Oh, this is a new artwork of Lem we haven't seen before. I think. It's one without Mina. Oh god, what's Lem's voice again? I did it like really soft. She's asleep. Whispers Lem, creeping back out of the unit's tiny bedroom, sliding the door shut as he does. You're perched at a thin bar in the main room, the slate in front of you still glowing with Mina and your drawings from a cycle spent together. There's a ring, the only world Mina has known, with stick figures standing along its edge. The tall one is you. Drink? Asks Lem, producing a worn-looking bottle of Girol from under the bar, its contents glowing amber in the fluorescent light. Sure. Lem nods and glugs a few fingers into a couple of metal tumblers, then sits down with you at the bar. Cheers, he offers, and you clink the metal containers together. There you go. Again, this is not a Stanley Cup. This is... I forget what it's called, but it's not a Stanley Cup. Let it be known. I forget what brand this is. You know, we actually have something to celebrate this time around. Lem gives you a sideways look. I made the assembly team on the side reel. He grins broadly, clearly he has been desperate to tell you all cycle. Knew it. Lem holds up his drink. You did get there first, friend, I'll give you that. He looks away. Seriously, though. Couldn't have done it without you keeping an eye on little meanie back here. Lem shifts a little on his stool. He looks uncomfortable. How's our girl doing, Sleeper? Haven't seen much of her these past cycles. Doing great! Of course she is. He playfully squeezes her shoulder. She talks about you a lot, you know. Draws you. I'm glad she has a friend that isn't me. His eyes drift to the bedroom door. You good, man? He nods. I can't take all the credit for Mina. She isn't actually mine. He gazes into the middle distance. I pulled her off a refugee shuttle out by one of Ember's moons. The colony was falling apart for decades after Solheim collapsed, surviving on next to nothing. Eventually, some of the residents tried to make for the eye on these decrepit old shuttles. He sloshes the drink around in his tumbler. They had no idea what they were doing. The one Mina was on decompressed halfway here. Everyone spaced. The only reason she made it was someone sealed her in a weapon locker. She was ice cold when I reached her. Purple lips. He shivers. Once I picked her up, I wouldn't let go. The medics treated her with me still clinging to her. He takes a drink. Still not sure why. Why you were clinging to her? Because it's your fatherly instincts, I guess. I don't know, man. Sorry, I hope I'm not, like, too out of camera when I'm leaning forward. I don't mean to. I don't mean to lean forward and be out of view. And I don't mean to make loud noises with my microphone when I'm moving it either. He reaches over and refills his cup. We weren't exactly anybody's heroes, you understand. We were private military, hired in by Conway to protect their claims in the collapse. But once I got Mina, that was it. I quit. Got us dumped here. You saved her. I'm gonna sound like an idiot now, but he sighs. She saved me. That's the truth of it. He looks around the decaying unit, its stained plastic plating and flickering lights. Me, I brought her to this. Damn. She was tiny, too small to know what she lost, but I can't stop thinking about it. He rubs his eyes, dark with tiredness. What if our number doesn't come up in the draw, Sleeper? What then? The side reel will sail off without a thought, leaving us here. What kind of life is that for her? You'll make it. Sorry, I know you don't have it any better. He looks at his cup and pushes it away down the bar. This is celebration, right? Both of us on the team now. Both of us in with a chance. Together. That's right. We hold on together. Imagine all three of us riding the side reel horizon out of here to a new world. He looks into his glass for a moment. I think I drank this too fast. He laughs. Lem stands and starts to clear the glasses and oh my god, I'm dying. Into the auto wash. I need some sleep, friend. Me too. Alright then. He catches your shoulder as you turn to leave. Thank you, Sleeper. I mean it. From both of us. He pats your shoulder and you slip out into the dark of the walkway with thoughts of little Mina in your mind. Oh, dude. Sick. Now what? I mean, I guess I'll work on this. Considering I have nothing better to do. But, jeez, man. Wait, danger? What kind of danger? My condition, you bastard! Messed up. Don't ever do that again. Well, I mean, I'm making good progress, and I'm getting scrap items. So, I'm not entirely sure, but I think when I finish this thing, then that will trigger an ending. So I'm gonna hold off on that a bit. Well, I mean, I can get it like most of the way done, but I'm gonna hold off on it. Is Emphas done yet? No, he needs another cycle. What else can I do? I'll just sleep. Because I don't think the spores are done growing. I'll feed the stray. End cycle. Okay, I just finished Emphasis quest. Another upgrade point, but I can't upgrade anything anymore. I need 3 points for this stuff. So, once I do another quest thing, then, oh my god. Okay. But, once I do another quest thing, then I can upgrade again. Okay. Today, I'm thinking we'll start helping out Bliss. So let's do that. Bliss's bag. Here's 80 bucks. Bliss will see me in 3 days. I'll take it. Alright, the hub. This is just... I mean, I might as well... Might as well do this. Work. Okay, cool. Now I have access to a house. What? I don't want to do that. Or do I? I guess. But this says rent. Like, do I have to pay for this? Like, constantly? Could buy space. I don't need to buy a space for me. I'm not gonna do it. I guess I might as well try this. We gotta try things, see what happens. Cool. Is this permanent or? Maybe. It doesn't have a circle on it, so maybe. Well, I paid Bliss, but I can't actually do anything now. I gotta wait 3 days, so now what? I might as well just work at the side reel. I have nothing better to do. Okay, we have another club head that we can give to Rico. This might just start a clock? Nope. We actually talked to Rico. We haven't done this before. I'm pretty sure. I'll cut it if we have right now. Okay, now to actually see if we have or not. Rico is at her bench running small vials of some liquid through an old chemical analysis machine. The whirring of the spinning drum fills the lab with white noise, and you aren't sure if she notices you as you approach. Sleeper, it's good to see you. It's God. It's killing me to do an old woman voice. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Ugh. The butt hurts. She looks up smiling. This little project of ours has been keeping me awake the past few cycles, but right now, well, I think I have something. What is it? Oh my god. The drum finishes spinning and Rico lifts a vial from it, holding it up to the light. This is something I extracted from those club heads you've been bringing me. And according to my analysis, it is a substance totally unique on the Greenway. You look at the small amount of liquid in the vial. Any idea what it might... Oh wait, no, that's her. Or them. I don't remember. Any idea what it might be? Rico asks without looking away from the vial. Stabilizer. Rico nods. You aren't the first sleeper to come through here. Perhaps I should have mentioned that earlier. Rico's tone suddenly drops, changing the atmosphere in the lab immediately. I just thought... She pauses, thinking very carefully of how to continue. I just wanted you to trust us. What do you mean? She sighs. They came through a fair few cycles ago. We found them wandering in the broken section near the gap. The members who brought them in had never seen one of you before. They were terrified of the strange person wandering in from open vacuum. They were quieter than you and damaged. We did our best to patch them up and welcome them to the commune. I only really spoke to them once while I was working on their wounds along with a couple of systems engineers. She looks nervously at you. I had never seen a body like that before. I took some readings, some samples. Samples? You have to understand, I was curious. I didn't know what I was looking at. I just took a little of the damaged material, less than a thumbnail. She shifts her weight next to her crutch. The next cycle, they were gone. They took a little food and hiked up towards the wild margins, where the greenway meets the wastes. Someone saw them in the distance, but that was it. They disappeared into the overgrowth. If I had to guess, if you remember what we went through with Ankita, where Ankita killed a sleeper? Yeah, I'm guessing that's what happened to them. She sits down heavily with the vial in her hand. When I saw you, I wanted things to be different. I wanted to keep you here rather than let you disappear into wherever they ended up. She smiles to herself. Yes, I wanted to understand this place better, but I also wanted to help you. It seems that somehow both my wishes have come true at once. She holds out a hand with the vial. This is for you. You take the stabilizer, the glass cold and smooth in your palm. Thank you. Don't thank me. She gazes out the greenway through the glass. Those clubhead caps made it for you. Or at least, who or whatever made those club heads. She starts to clear her bench. It was right there, contained in the tissue. I only had to extract it. I imagine you understand how incredible that is. I learned enough from that sleeper to know that your body, your frame is it, runs on some exotic technology. Exotic technology that has a time limit built in. Somehow, the Greenway knows that too. It understands your physiology much better than I ever could. It knows how to treat you. Just like that miraculous antidote that sprung from the mold, so too has this sprung from your presence here. The Greenway is speaking to you. It's welcoming you. She looks up. I know it sounds crazy, but I know it to be true. Here's the evidence. And what I also know is it is no longer speaking to me. Even after decades here, I've never seen this kind of response. Not since the antidote so many cycles ago. She smiles. So I'm going to make you a deal. You bring me as many club heads as you like. I'll extract the stabilizer and give it to you freely. But you have to tell me what the Greenway says. You have to speak with it, to dig into it, to find what being is at the center of it. I've traveled as far as I can. I need you to do the rest. Can you do that? Sure. Why not? Rico sighs with relief and deflates into her chair. Thank you. I'm sorry for the other sleeper, truly I am. I'm sorry I couldn't have done more, but I'm so glad I met you. She smiles. You're welcome here anytime. Rico falls silent. She looks smaller now, more fragile, and you realize how old she must be to have seen the collapse firsthand. You idle a little in the lab in case she asks for anything else, but she remains silent, and so you drift back into the tunnel, thoughts of that other sleeper and where they ended up weighing on your mind. Yeah, I feel like I know. Rico's grow beds. Plant seed! Yes! In 8 cycles, we're gonna find out what that seed is. Haifa Labs. Ooh, only 2 club caps now for stabilizer. That's cool. Is that done then? It is. Okay, we're getting to the end of this very, very soon. And I'm gonna upgrade. I don't think it really matters. Engineer, why not? What else can I do? I can just work more. Yeah, I'll just do that. Oh? Oh yeah, this already happened. Never mind. Okay, Moritz came by. Bliss is ready for us. Wait. Was one of the ships here? No, it wasn't. Okay. Let's go up in the Ascender car, up to Bliss, and let's do this thing. Risk my condition? I don't care. I can even use 4 dice for this, which is very cool now. What? Oh, I can't do that anymore. Okay, well, that's sad. Whatever. And one more. There we go. It's done. And we went through all this already. Okay, we went through all that. Bliss's Bay in 4 cycles. We're gonna get a call back, I guess. I guess it's back down to the side wheel. I'm running out of things to do now. Whatever, though. Okay, we're at the point where I shouldn't work anymore on the side wheel horizon, because I'm pretty sure it's going to give me a ticket, and then I'm going to have to make an ending choice, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to hold off on it. So I'm thinking now, maybe I could start up Eshin Peak's quest again, you know? Possibly. That'd be pretty cool. Because, I mean, what else am I going to do right now? So, I mean, we might as well. I don't have Gerol's. Let me do that first. Okay. But I have a lot of scrap. And the scrap is going to help with that quest. So, by doing that, I can just immediately insert the scrap and be like, boom, yeah, I'm a genius. So we've seen all this dialogue that's about to happen already. So I'm gonna put in the scrap, do that dialogue. It'll be easy, whatever. Okay, I went through that. About to put the scrap in. Boom, easy. Let me go through this as well. Okay, so that's done. We need food, water, and components. I don't know how to insert those. And in, what, 2 days? Yeah, 2 days. We're gonna get contacted by Peak. Which we've already gone through as well. But, whatever. But yeah, I forgot. We have options now to get food for, the flotilla. So let's work, so I guess we'll work on that. And I think we're done. We just got the food. Awesome. What? This will take... Oh, I can accelerate growth. Okay. Yeah, let's do that thing. Okay. Nice. And then what's this? Reservoir. Water for the flotilla. Oh, and this can help me get rid of their knowing about this stuff. Right, okay. Alright, this is pretty simple stuff now that I don't have to worry about death. Ugh. Okay, now we have this, but I only have a 1 dice block, and I probably shouldn't use it on this. So I'm instead just going to use it to get some energy back up. And then tomorrow, we'll continue it. Oh, hey, Moritz is back. I can't remember Moritz's voice. Sleeper. Sleeper. Was it like a smoker voice? I can't remember. Hold on, I gotta check, because I can't remember at all. I found the voice. Sleeper, Moritz is waiting for you on your way out. How have you been? Surviving. Moritz nods. That's the struggle. He glances around. He runs his hand through his hair. Does he? Does he really? I mean to ask you, Sleeper. What's it like? He pauses, suddenly unsure. I mean, you know, to be a sleeper. Yeah, he shrugs, if you don't mind. I don't know why I scroll up. It's strange. Yeah. I know I can't understand it, with your frame and, well, everything else. But I wanted to say I have a lot of sympathy for it. Like, having to find a place, having to survive, having no future. He looks down. A lot of people around here understand that. Moritz looks away and you notice him for the first time, not just as Bliss's assistant, but as someone with their own worries, their own struggle, their own life. You feel bad for not noticing earlier. I noticed earlier! Moritz looks back at you. Anyway, got a message for you. Bliss sent me down. We scored another contract and she needs your help. That's the message. He pauses. Look, I know the payment didn't come through, but you did good work. Bliss knows that. It's no problem. Okay then. He pauses again. She's doing her best, I know. He nods. See you up there. Moritz turns and strides off, leaving you in the corridor. Time to help Bliss, and maybe this time you think to yourself, it'll work out. I hope so. How do I do this? Don't mess up, please. Don't ruin everything, please. I can only do that once, okay. Well. That could have been scary if it weren't for the fact that, I had extremely good luck with the dice blocks. Alright, let's sleep again. And then tomorrow, I gotta inject myself, and then I gotta work more on it. Okay, inject. Yeah! Nice. Okay, this. Put in a 4, why not? Boom, we're done. You and Bliss are floating in the bay's airlock, waiting for it to cycle. You pick a few leaves from your clothes as you wait. They float around the chamber as if carried by a lazy wind. Clean work. Bliss bows a little. Well, thank you, Sleeper. You didn't do so bad yourself. She checks her tool belt. Seems like we're getting into a good rhythm. The now familiar sequence of clunks and rattles sound out, and then the door hisses open. The moment it does, you know something has once again gone wrong. What's all this? Bliss asks a confused-looking Moritz. Behind him are a set of crates anchored to the bay floor. He's clearly just brought them in through the bay's freight lock. Moritz looks nervously between the two of you before answering. It's payment. He runs a hand along the crate. The Sycamore Seed crew just brought them over. He stops, but seeing the look on Bliss's face, adds, they were very thankful. I bet they were, she clenches her fist. What the hell's inside? Moritz leans over and struggles with the catches on each side of the top crate. As he does, Bliss turns to you. Don't say it. Bliss stares into space. Don't you dare say it. Say what? You know. She looks back at you. This isn't my fault. Moritz finally gets the catches free and the lid floats off, drifting up into the bag. As it does, a small brown lump floats up with it. Moritz reaches out and catches it as it passes him. Is that a mushroom? Oh wait, is that a mushroom? Bliss finishes. A damn mushroom. They paid us in mushrooms? Not just mushrooms. He holds out a clump of tightly packed leaves. Produce. Bliss starts laughing. Goddamn Haifa commune. Should have known they didn't have a chit to rub between them. She knocks a small brown mushroom across the bay. Hell, whoa, chill on the Haifa commune. I work there occasionally. Stop, Bliss. Moritz grabs her hand. These are good, fresh. We can sell them. To who, Moritz? We're running a grocer's now? We need cryo, otherwise this whole bay will be shut down. We can't pay for parts with leafy greens. I can use them. Bliss raises an eyebrow. What, 4 whole crates? Even you can't be that hungry. You can take a few, but the rest will sell. She smiles to herself. Or at least Moritz will sell them if he's so eager. Moritz closes up the crates and starts moving them. It isn't that bad, Bliss. It's a step in the right direction. He glances at you, looking for backup. They'll sell one. They will. Bliss sighs. Looks like I went into business with a couple of wannabe farmers, she laughs. Prove me wrong then. Show me this is a windfall. She kicks away towards the new patched-together terminal. Until then, I'll be working on how to keep this place open. Moritz mouths a thank you and goes back to moving the crates. You'd better be on your way too. In 4 days! We got another word from them. Oh, shoot. Okay, the rest of this I gotta help with the flotilla and whatnot. No, why'd I end cycle? Quit to menu. Okay, we're back. Can't believe I did that. I thought I clicked on the descender car, god damn it. Oh, I can't believe I did that. That's embarrassing. And what is going on with this? Okay, we'll put this 6 into the cordon. Do this. Okay. Yeah, I'll do it. Hopefully this will actually give me something. Nice. Alright, and then I'll sleep here, and I'll work at the thing. At the Hive Commune. Which, don't diss them. Actually, I'm not gonna do that. Because I'm gonna do that next time. We got a lot done this time. We caught up. We're actually not gonna lose everything and suck. This is good. This is really good. I might just actually buy food from Memphis next time, but I don't know. We'll have to find out. But I'm thinking things are going really well. I'm liking what's going down. Ooh. Oh, my arm. I'm very, very excited because I feel like we're getting close. We finished up Rico's. And did we finish up Neoven or Navigator's quest line? I don't know. We're gonna find out next time. I won't mark it off for now, but we're definitely getting really, really close to the end. It might be like 1, maybe 2 more episodes. I don't know. Hell, maybe I'll just do like a really long episode of the next one and just wrap things up. I don't know. But I've been the One Mute Frog, and thanks for watching.